let us see how the patras can be placed in this Patra Sadhana mandala. The first mandala, it is called Karana Kalasa mandala. The second mandala, it's called Vardhani Kalasa mandala. This is called Samanya Argya mandala. This is called Vishesha Argya mandala. This mandala is for Adma Patra. This mandala is for Guru Patra. This mandala for Patni Patra. This mandala is for Naivedyam. This mandala is for Bali Patra placement. This mandala can be used for extra Bali, or when any fellow devotee joins in our Sri Vidya Puja, his patra can be placed in this mandala, because in the Sri Vidya Upasana, the devotees, when they are joining with any Sri Vidya Puja, they will bring their own patra to have the Visheshargya. First we have to place a Adara in this Karana Kalasa mandala. After that, Karana Kalasa Patra, we are going to place it. So in this, the content of this Karana Kalasa will be filled. The plate that is called Agni Mandala, the Patra itself is called Aditya Mandala. The things which we are going to fill it up is called Soma Mandala. Same way, for the Vardhani Kalas also, Adara we are placing it. Then we are going to place the Patra. After that, we have to fill it up with the content of this Vardhani Kalasa. That is a pure water, we will be filling it up. Samanya Argya Mandala means we have to first place the Adara for the Shanka. Then we are going to place the Shanka. After that, we have to fill it up, the Shanka. This mandala is for Vardhani Visheshargya. The patra will be somewhat solid one. See, normally we won't use copper plates for the Visheshargya purpose, because the Visheshargya will be containing the milk. The milk may get spoiled when we are keeping it in the copper vessel. So it's better to avoid using the copper. This is for Visheshargya. We are having a cover lid for this. Then this patra is for the Adma Patra. This is for Guru Patra. This one is for Patni Patra. This one is for fellow devotee. This is we are using only copper plate for the Bali Patra. So this is kept in the Bali Mandala. For Naivedya, in the Naivedya Mandala, we are going to keep Vidya Patra. So here the Vardhani Kalasa, we are going to fill it up with water only. So instead of silver material, we can use copper also. There is no need, there is no compulsion that we have to always use silver for the Vardhani Kalasa. So we can use copper also for the Vardhani Kalasa. But for Visheshargya, we are not supposed to use copper vessel. Wherever milk element is there, we should not use copper. There will be 2 lamps. It should be placed near to the deity. So we won't keep these 2 lamps on this mandala. So we have to keep near to the deity only. We will always use 2 lamps. One lamp is for ghee, another one is for gingerly oil. For any puja, we are supposed to use 2 pancha patras. One pancha patra is for doing achamana. Another one is for puja purpose. We have to use it. The pancha patra used for achamana should not be used for the puja. So always we should have 2 pancha patras. Apart from these 3 the patras, we will be using this tweezer to pick the elements in the puja. This small spoon we will be using to take the Vardhani Kalasa water, to mix it with the Samanyargya water, and pouring a little bit of milk in this Samanyargya. From the Samanyargya, we have to take a drop of liquid and pour it in the Visheshargya also. For that, this spoon will be useful. This spoon, one side it is having a spoon like element, another side there will be a hook. In this hook we have to attach a small piece of ginger, and we have to dip this in the Visheshargya and sprinkle it on the Mahameru or Sri Antara when we are doing the puja. And when we are doing Tarpana also, we will be using this hook tied with a piece of ginger. So these 3 instruments are needed for the Sri Vidya Puja. So all the 3s are made in the silver only. So the Visheshargya, it's a silver patra, and Vardhani Kalasa silver patra we are using. So instead of silver patra, you can use copper patra also in this place. Like this we can use. Here when we are using this Karana Kalasa to mix the Visheshargya, there is a chance we are having a milk element in this, so we are not supposed to use copper, so it's better to use silver. For the Bali Patra, definitely we have to use only copper patra we have to use. Like we are placing a plate for the Adhara Mandala for the Vardhani and Karana Kalasa, we are supposed to have a plate for the Vishesha Argya also. But this Vishesha Argya Patra we have purchased as if it is having a Adhara inbuilt. So there is no need of having a separate Adhara plate for this. So this part is considered as a Adhara mandala, and this part which is going to have the Visheshargya, this part is called Aditya mandala. So whatever Visheshargya is called Soma mandala. So even this Guru Patra, Atma Patra, Patini Patra, and fellow devotee Patra, all the four Patras we have purchased in that way only. We have to remember one thing: whenever we are doing puja, we have to do Yatha Shakti puja. So there is no compulsion that we have to compulsorily use the silver vessels. So instead of silver vessels, we can use pure glass material also for the Visheshargya and for Karana Kalasa, for the Adma Patra, Guru Patra, Patni Patra, the fellow devotee Patra. For these vessels, you can use pure glass material cups. Okay. So here we are using these three instruments with the silver material. So when you are considering that with Yatha Shakti, when you are doing it, you can use, instead of silver, you can use a wooden stick also to hold the ginger piece in one end. In another end, it's used to take the Visheshargya. Okay. Sarve Janas Sukhino Bhavantu.